Phillies at the Pittsburgh Pirates for game number 3 of the 3-game series. The Phillies won 2 games from the Pirates. And yeah, so I'm going for the sweep today. And pitching for the Phillies today will be Zach Wheeler, and pitching for the Padres today will be Paul Steen. Oh, and welcome back Don Madeline from having the day off and staying at the graduation. Welcome back Don Madeline, aka Donnie Baseball. So, and they're going with the same lineup from yesterday. So the Phillies come to game 23 and 23 in the season. The Padres playing 24 and 22 in the season. So you're going to face the line. We got Trey Turner, Castro, Bryce Harper, Alec Boone, Brandon Marsh playing with you, and Owens Garcia playing with you. Right inside, JT Manu and Justin Carver. That's the Phillies starting lineup. What I would say, oh yeah, it's hot. It's hot this week, y'all. So if you're in the Philadelphia area, check your water if you're going outside on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, because it's a hot one. So check your water, people. Get in the air and everything, and all that good stuff. And just that's all I wanted to say for y'all. So that whole thing. So Hey, 11:05 rerun. You early this time, cause you coming so late. You early this time. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Paul Steen got a pitch to Trey. Ronnie Catch goes strike on 1. Paul Steen got a pitch to Trey. Ronnie Catch goes to hold on 1. Paul Steen got a pitch to Trey. Ronnie Catch goes to hold 2 and 2-1. Paul Steen got a pitch to Trey. Swinging at the 5 balls at 2 and 2. Paul Steen got a pitch to Trey. Ronnie Catch goes to ball 3 to 3 and 2 the full count. Paul Steen's on the pitch to Trey. Going for a swing in the mid. He's swinging that one. He's swinging that one goes right into the stand. And that's the 5 balls at 3 and 2. And make sure you guys like it the stream, guys. Like it the stream, guys, and share the stream out on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and let people know we are live, and things like that, and things like that. And posting on the Facebook for Trey away for it. He's swinging that one. That's another 5 ball. Still 3 and 2. Nobody else give a head. We done up. It's just all looking like it, but it's gonna get fixed up. So don't you worry. And posting on the Facebook for Trey away for it. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swirling next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. All scenes got a pitch going to be swirling away for it. Rodney's catch is going to strike 1 is 0 and 1. And Paul Skeens got a pitch going to be Paul Skeens got a pitch going to be swirling. Rodney catch is going to strike 1 and 1. Paul Skeens got a pitch for you swirling away for it. You swing that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls 0 and 2. And Paul Skeens got another pitch going to be swirling away for it. Rodney's catch is guns balls 1 and 2. Yeah, it was Zach was trying to get back to being our ace again. It's gonna take a while for Zach Wheeler to get back to being our ace again. Get back to being in ace form like he was last season. So it's gonna take him a while. So and Paul Skeens on the pitch and he's swinging away for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls, a 1 and 2. And guys, I'm wearing the Vice Upper jersey and I'm watching this game on MC Sports Philadelphia. And by the way, guys, if you didn't know, Vice was my favorite Phillies player. I like Vice Harper and I like Justin Carver. So those two right there. And Paul Skeens on the pitch and he's swinging away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Castro was out. Castro be 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Damn, 2 Phillies players striked out. Trey Turner and Castro. Damn it. Well, are we starting with 2 Phillies players getting strikeout? Really? Can't stop Paul Skeens? Really can't fit? Really? Okay. Here comes the most dangerous hitter of all time. The one, the only, Bryce Harper, number 3. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Phillies on base. 2 outs, top of the first inning go. All games at the face getting for you, Bryce. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, you got Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Phillies on base. 2 outs, top of the first inning go. Harper Nation, Harper Nation, Harper Nation. All games at the face getting for you, Bryce. Get ready for it. On that face, the challenge is. Yep, that's a strike. Running catch go. That's running catch is go. Running catch go. That's strike one is 0-1. And both games and then face can avoid Rice get ready for it. Running catch goes balls 1-1. And Rice over got another face can avoid you. For you and both games and then face can avoid Rice get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike two is a 1-2. And both games and then face can avoid Rice get ready for it. Running catch goes ball two is a 2-2. And both games and then face can avoid Rice get ready for it. Swing and a miss and that's strike three and Rice over down. Rice over you open one with your first strikeout. So Trey Turner, Castle, and Rice all strike down. Damn it! The Vols can't get to them doing. And Rice as soon as not striking Rice over out. Rice you open one your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So we still have a scores game, ladies and gentlemen. We went on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the bat. Let's take the Pirates and Newland turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Pirate players do bat at the bottom of the first to me. O'Neal Cruz, Brandon Lowry, and Brian Reynolds. Well, that didn't go away with the Phillies. I mean, get 3 strikeouts right there. And so 3 best hitters. Damn. So 3 best hitters, so you know. This game go either way, yo. Either way this game go. Here goes that winner. Trying to get back to ace mode. Here we go. Oh, Zach. The wins on wins. Coming up the bat for the Pirates, we had O'Neal Cruz in the bat for the Pirates. No Pirate players on base. Zeros. Bottom of the first, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch getting for O'Neal, going for it. But he's swinging down with the 5 balls on 1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch getting for O'Neal, going for it. Right now, catch goes, balls 1-1. Yeah, Zach was gonna have a good game. Rapid fire reboot. We already know Zach was is good. He's gonna have a good game. What's up, Jeff Burgers? And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you on the hill. Go wait for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls of 1-2. And here goes the power start lineup. We got New Cruz, Randy Lowry, Ryan Reynolds, Nick Gonzalez, Spencer Housing, Connor Griffin, Jay McGum, and Jared Torino, and Henry Davis. And that is your Pittsburgh power start lineup. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you on the hill. Go wait for it. And O'Neal Cruz grounds out to the first baseman Bryce Harper. O'Neal Cruz is out. We got 3 goals and got Zach Wheeler. I forgot about that. Damn, 3 goals. Zach Wheeler hit 2 times, and then this is new team, but still, we got 2. It was Wheeler. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Brendan Lowry the next to bat for the Pirates. No Pirate players on base. 1 out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in the way. Brendan Lowry waiting for it. Right now, catch gun. The strike one is 0-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch in the way. Brendan Lowry waiting for it. He swinging that one. That's a 5 balls 0-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch in the way. Brendan Lowry waiting for it. And Brendan Lowry asks for a timeout, yo. And Brendan Lowry get right back in the bat box, hits on base runs. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you. Brendan Lowry going for it. He's swinging that. And Brendan Lowry strikes out on the foul too. And Brendan Lowry is out. Brendan Lowry gets strike the F out by Zach Wheeler. Go sit in that foul dugout. Yeah. First strike for Zach Wheeler, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Ryan Reynolds next to bat for the Pirates. No Pirate players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in for you. Ryan going for it. Right now, catch goes balls 1-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you. Ryan going for it. Right now, catch goes ball 2 to 2-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you. Ryan going for it. Right now, catch goes ball 3 to 3-0. Well, you know what? I got the red band on for the Phillies, so I got something red on for the Phillies, so you know. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Ryan going for it. He's swinging that one's a 5 balls and 1. He's swinging that one's a 5 balls and 3-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Ryan going for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike 2 is a 3-2. That's a full count. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Ryan going for it. And Ryan Reynolds asked for a timeout, yo. And Ryan Reynolds get right back in the bat box, hit some base runs. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Ryan going for it. And watch. Jesus, Zach Wheeler, Ryan Reynolds, she's stupid as shit for that. And Ryan Reynolds grounds out to the pitcher. Zach Wheeler uninfluenced and threw to the first base, and Bryce Harper stepped on the first base right in time. And Ryan Reynolds is out. And that's 3 outs to the Pirates. So we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see what the Phillies do to turn the red top of the second. And the 3 Philly players in the red top of the second week. Alec Boone, Brandon Morris, and the Domes go see him. Okay, we'll get interesting, y'all. Interesting. Just started off like, on the good foot, but hey. And then what happened to your team jersey? Hey, I got the jersey on. The jersey is on, John Jeff Burgers. I got the Phillies jersey on. I just ain't got the hat on because with my hairstyle. So, but I do got the Phillies jersey on. Got the Vice Sover jersey on. You see, I got the Vice Sover jersey on right here. You see, it's on here. The Phillies jersey is on. Just the hat. Even because the hair. You can see the pinstripe of the Phillies jersey a little bit. Yeah, so So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. And Paul Skeens got a pitch coming for your Alec Boyd. And Alec Bohm grinds out to the shortstop. And then Connor Griffin and him doing to the first base and Spencer Howard. And Alec Bohm was out. Alec Bohm 0 for 1. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out. Top of the second. Here we go. And then Brandon Marsh extra time on your own. Brandon Marsh can rep in the red box to small baseballs. And Paul Skeens got a pitch coming for Morris. Great board. Ronnie catches goes balls 1-0. That's not suspicious. I always wear the Philly. I always wear the vice number jersey every game, so it's not suspicious. So not, you why would you be suspicious about that, Jeff Burlington? A jersey, somebody wearing a certain jersey should not make you suspicious about him. And Paul Skeens on the pitch, going to Morris, great boy, Ronnie catches goes 1-0. Paul Skeens on the pitch, Morris, Ronnie catches goes ball 2-0. And Paul Skeens on the pitch, going to Morris, great boy. Ronnie catches goes ball 3-0. That's like me saying, "Oh, I'm wearing the Jalen Hurts jersey for the Eagles," and then you say, "Oh, you seem suspicious about me wearing a Jalen Hurts Eagle jersey during the Eagles season," and be like, "Oh, that's suspicious about that," but it brings the Eagles good luck. But it's like you suspicious about things, like, well, then that's like saying for the same thing. And Paul Skeens and the Piscans play Mars Rayboard. Ronnie catches go to strike one is a 3-1. And Paul Skeens on the Piscans play Mars Rayboard. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls, a 3-2, that's a full count. And Paul Skeens on the Piscans play Mars Rayboard. You swing it that one, that's another 5 balls, still 3-2. Toughest pitch of all time. And we can't even figure this man out. We can't figure Paul Skeens out. Like, every year. Every time we play the Pittsburgh Pirates every year, we can never figure out Paul Skeens. Like, damn. Skeens supposed to figure this out. And Paul Skeens on the Piscans play Mars Rayboard. Running catch going to strike three, and Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you open one with your first strikeout. Damn, we let Paul Skeens strike us the hell out. What the shit? Really? I know Paul Skeens is that good. I get it, Paul Skeens the best pitcher in baseball, but damn, he strike out the first pass like it's nothing. Damn. Can we get somebody on base? Can we not get striked out by this man? I don't like Paul Skeens. He strikes us out every freaking time. So coming up next to that for the Phillies, we have Adolis Garcia next to that for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. Paul Skeens on the pitch. Getting before you go see and go right for it. I know Paul Skeens just getting the Phillies hitters out. Like, literally. Left and freaking right. Swinging the miss, and that strike one is on one. And Paul Skeens on the pitch. Getting before you go see and go right for it. And Adolis Garcia got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Phillies. Paul Skeens, you dummy that shit. Adolis Garcia may be the worst player on the Phillies, but you hit him with a pitch and you got him on base? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should have done that. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. Mm-mm. I wear my Yankee jersey whenever they play and they win. I wear my Knicks jersey during the 16. Okay, we don't even bring up the whole NFL, the NBA playoff thing. Don't even say that, Jeff. But don't say that right now. You got to make pissed off. Don't say that about. Don't even talk about the jersey you wear for that in that series. Don't be saying that. Okay. Okay. Don't be saying your suspicion about that Sixers that Knicks and Sixers and everything. Don't even talk about that no more. Okay. Okay. No, you don't do that because now you make me mad as a Sixer fan because you brought up you saying stuff about the Knicks and you shouldn't even bring up that. You shouldn't say them. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, you got Bryson Stock next to the bat of the Phillies. You got one field on first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. False King got a biscuit and voice stock away from one. Ronnie catch goes struggles on one. False King got a biscuit stock away from one. He's swinging that one as 5 balls 0 2. You could have just stopped with the saying, I wear my Yankee jersey when the Yankees play. But you have to bring up the whole thing about the Knicks and the jersey and the Sixers and stuff. You shouldn't have went there. You should just left it at the Yankee stuff. Called it a day. You didn't have to go any further to the NBA stuff. You didn't have to go in. Yeah, don't let the NBA stuff, Jeff. That was uncalled for. You could have just stuck with the baseball stuff. I've been okay with that. But once you bring up the Sixers and Knicks thing, that's when I have a problem because now you really trying to face me off as a Sixer fan. And Foles games gonna pitch gonna for you stock away from when Rodney Catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Paul Skeens on the pitch gonna play stock and wait for one. And Vice start lines out to the left hander, Ryan Reynolds, and Vice starts out. Vice start you 0 for 1, and you straight there. The doors gonna see on base. Terrible, and that's 3 out to the Phillies. So we still was going game, ladies and gentlemen. We're on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the bag. Let's see if the Pirates need to turn the bag to the bottom of the second. And the 3 power players, you got the bag at the bottom of the second league. Nick Gonzalez, Spencer Housen, and Connor Griffin. I don't want to talk about nothing about with the Sixers or the NBA or anything right now. Until the Sixers can figure out the situation with the they can figure out the situation. Yeah. So I don't want to talk about them anyway because when we're at home, I'm waiting until the Sixers get fix that team. And even though we got an individual GM for right now, we need to fix that team. We need to figure out who's coming back next season for the Sixers. Who's coming back next season? That's number one. And then whose contract need to get off the rooms? Because I think Paul George needs to go. He needs to get out of Philadelphia. He ain't no help. And Quinn Grimes needs to go because he ain't doing no good. And I don't know if Duval's coming back next season or not. I don't know. So that's still up in the air for that question. But yeah. But just don't explain your superstition about the NBA stuff. Don't do that. 'Cause it irritates me right there when you do that. Just because it irritates me right there because I'm just saying. You can talk about your baseball superstitions, but just don't talk about your NBA superstitions, okay? Please don't. You know, I'm fine with people talking about baseball stuff, but just don't talk about the NBA stuff. Don't do that. Mm-mm. So coming up the bat for the Pirates, we have Nick Gonzalez in the bat for the Pirates. No Pirates raised on legs. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in for you. Gonzalez going for it. And Nick Gonzalez grinds out softly to the first baseman Bryce Harper, and Nick Gonzalez is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Spencer Housen. Next to bat for the Pirates, no Pirates plays on base. One out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in for Spencer going for win. Right now, catch go. The strike one is 0-1. Yeah, you did a 7 because you brought up you brought up your New York Knicks NBA superstition stuff. And then you had to bring up the series between your team, the Knicks, and my team, the Sixers. You didn't have to go there. It was fine when you were talking about the Yankee stuff, where you wear the Yankee jersey and stuff, but you didn't have to add into to the thing you were saying about the NBA's the playoffs things with the Knicks and the Sixers stuff. You didn't have to go there. You just didn't have to go there. Yeah, so And Zach Wheeler gonna pitch me Spencer get ready for it. Run that catch goes balls 1-1. Zach Wheeler gonna pitch me Spencer get ready for it. He's swinging that one to the 5 balls and 1-2. And Zach Wheeler gonna pitch gonna be Spencer get ready for it. Spencer Housley, that's for time y'all. Spencer Housley gonna run the back like on baseball. And Zach Wheeler gonna pitch me Spencer get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's another 5 balls, still 1-2. Yeah, but I don't like when somebody if you're I'm not, I mean if you're a Knicks fan, yeah, but keep all the Knicks stuff to yourself. Don't be coming into the stream and talking about that. Yeah, no, you know. What's up, Slim Family Killing? Welcome, guys. Welcome to the MGSN Network, the MGSN, the Master Gaming Sports Network, and we're covering the Phillies at the Pittsburgh Pirates Game 3 of the three-game series. The score is still nothing, the bottom of the second. But the Pirates had nobody on base, 2 outs. So, coming next to bat for the Pirates, we have Connor Griffin next to bat for the Pirates, no Pirates players on base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for Connor Griffin. Right now, Cats goes balls 1-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for Connor Griffin. Swinging and miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for Connor Griffin. He swing that one goes right into the dirt, and that's a single. And Connor Griffin will miss the first base for the Pirates. And Connor Griffin singles on the ground ball to the third base of Alabone. Alabone, really? What Alabone, really though? It is. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have what's this guy name? I don't even know his guy name. Can't even say his name. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we had Jake Van Gum. Go next, the bat for the Pirates. No, we got 1-5 away on first base. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. That one we got a pitch coming for Jake away forward. He swing it down to 5 balls on one. That one we got another pitch coming for Jake away forward. He swing it that one. That's a foul tip. That's 0-2. Yeah, we need defense because our defense is right. Everyone just messed that play, so just that's the defense part that they started off wrong. And that when we got the pitch can bring Jake and Rainbow, and Jake Mango next to the time on you, and Jake Mango get right back in the bat by 6 baseballs. And that when we got another pitch can bring Jake and Rainbow, and Jake Mango strikes on the foul team. And Jake Mango, you got striked out by Zach Wheeler go sitting there. Pirates dugout, yeah. Second strikeout for Zach Wheeler, second strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 2 games. And third strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 3 games. And that's 3-0 to the Pirates. So they will score a game, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the and still was going game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. The Phillies new to turn the bat top of the third. And the three Philly players in the bat top of the third week. J.T. Amejo, Justin Crawford, and Trey Turner. J.T. has no stat line. Justin Crawford has no stat line. And Trey Turner's 0-1 and strikeout. And what you say, gentlemen? And next one, that's all I had to hear is hey, gentlemen. Then winning, so when I get a chance to go, I do it. So again, I didn't realize it was a subject. Oh, there you go. Slim, come back to the stream, Slim, because Slim, I got a question to ask you, Slim. If you come back to the stream, Slim, I got a question to ask you. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Reed looking the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on legs. 0 out. Top of the third. Here we go. And Paul Skinny got a face getting for J.T. Reed for it. So and Rodney Cutler goes strike on one. And then Paul Skeens on the pitch gonna bring JT away for one. Rodney Cutler goes balls on the one. And Paul Skeens on the pitch gonna bring JT away for one. Rodney Cutler goes ball 2-1. Damn, I was about to. Damn, like you didn't even let me chance to ask the question. You just guessed already. And Paul Skeens on the pitch gonna bring JT away for one. He swinging that one at the 5 balls at 2-2. Ronnie Catch goes the ball 2-1, and then Paul Skeens on the pitch and JT. Ronnie Catch goes swinging at the 5 balls at 2-2. And Paul Skeens on the pitch with JT going for one. And JT Randall asks for a time on your own. JT Randall driving the red box on base on. You didn't even know I was gonna ask you, son. You just started guessing, like, damn it. And Paul Skeens on the pitch going for JT going for one. Swinging a miss, and that strike three, and JT Randall's out. JT Randall, you overwhelmed your first strikeout. Now I'm gonna ask my question right now. Okay, Slim. So the question is, Slim, did you eat? Did you eat any fatty foods today to gain weight? That's my question. Is did you eat any fatty foods to put on some weight? That was my question then. That was the question then. Question is, did you eat any fatty foods to gain more weight? That's the question right there. So coming up next, to the Phillies, we have Justin Crawford next to the Phillies. No Philly fans on A's. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Paul Skeens at the pitch going by Justin Raybourn. Ronnie Catch goes 1-0. Paul Skeens don't know who you are, Justin Crawford. So he's the son of Crawford. So right now, you know who that is, but but you don't know who you are. You're the son of the legend. And Paul Skeens at the pitch with Justin Raybourn. Ronnie Catch goes 2-2 Like I say, Justin Crawford. Paul Skeens is one of the dangerous pitchers in all baseball. So. And Paul Skeens and the pitch going by Justin Raybourn. Ronnie Catch goes 3-3 Sam, did you hear my question? My question is, did you eat any fatty foods today to gain? Did you eat any fatty foods today to gain some weight? Yeah, that's the question. So you can answer the question, or if you're just annoying me, that's fine too. And Paul Skeens and the pitch going by Justin Raybourn. Ronnie Catch goes to strike one is a 3-1. What's up, Hurry Hubbard? What are you waiting for, Slim? What are you waiting for then? Why are you waiting for? And Paul Skeens got no pitch going with Justin Raybourn. Ronnie Catch goes to strike two is a 3-2. That's a full count. Well, you have to, why you putting the laughing emojis after everything that you write, Slim? Why you putting the laughing emojis there? You gotta take it seriously. It's not a joke for everything. And Paul Skeens got no pitch going with Justin Raybourn. Paul Skeens got no pitch going with Justin Raybourn. And Justin Crawford lines out to the left field of Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Crawford's out. Justin Crawford, you over one. Damn, can we get anybody on base? Damn. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. And Paul Skeens got a pitch getting for Detroit Raybourn. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls to 0-1. And Paul Skeens on the pitch getting for Detroit Raybourn. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is 0-2. Wait. No wrong with you drinking something though, nothing you can say. I was being serious about what I was saying to you, so it wasn't a joke though. What I was saying was a serious question I was asking you, it wasn't a joke though. And Paul Skeens on the pitch can enjoy going forward. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls 0-2. Yeah, last time we swept them at home. Oh yeah, the Pirates. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that when I mean, yeah, I remember the last time we swept the Pirates at home. Yeah, I remember that Star Wars. I do remember that. Do you remember that when the Phillies swept the Pittsburgh Pirates at home? Yeah, good thing you brought that up, Star Wars. That's a good reference right there. And Paul Games under the face getting for Troy away forward. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1 and 2. And Paul Games under the face getting for Troy away forward. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2 and 2. Yeah, last year we did it. And I remember that was a good one. You brought that up. That was last year, yeah. And Paul Games under the face getting for Troy away forward. You swing it down after 5 balls to 2 and 2. And Paul Games under the face getting for you, Troy away forward. And Trey Turner flies out to left fielder Ryan Reynolds, and Trey Turner's down. Trey Turner, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout, and that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So we still scores game, ladies and gentlemen. We went on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. If the Pirates turn the red, let's see the Pirates need to turn the red at the bottom of the third. And the three Pirate players need red at the bottom of the third week. Jerry Torrio, Henry Davis, and O'Neill Cruz. You guys are watching a car show commercial. And guess who's in the car? You know, John Cook's in a car show commercial, yo. They playing John Cook. They playing John Cook's on car show commercial. Hey, man, hey. Hey, Jacob got time to do the culture commercial. Like you made that commercial waiting for the season started. So hey, they run that commercial. Cause I know there's another person who did a culture commercial, and did another commercial too. And I think it was Castle. Castle did a commercial too. So you said you have to finish your coffee first. Well, somehow you better finish that coffee fast so you can start doing eating the fatty foods in the morning. You drinking coffee shouldn't take that long, Slim. It shouldn't take that long. The other day wearing the Councilwoman shirt on. Yeah, got the Councilwoman picture on it. So coming up the bat for the Pirates, we have Jerry Trill coming bat for the Pirates. No power plays on 8-0. It's about the third. Here we go. That one we got a pitch gonna play Jerry Gray one. Right now catch go to strike one's 0-1. And that one got another pitch gonna play Jerry Gray one. Shoulders in, shoulders out. That's what you say. I said shoulders in, shoulders out, y'all. Then we're gonna pitch gonna play Jerry running catch swing that running catch gonna strike no one. Then we're gonna pitch Jerry running catch gonna strike 2-1-2. Then we're gonna pitch Jerry running catch gonna ball 1-2. Then we're gonna pitch Jerry go wait for a swing and miss and that's strike three. And Jerry two is out. Jerry two, you gotta strike the F out by Zach Willie yet again. Don't send that foul down yet again. Four strikeout for Zach Willie in 4 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Henry Davis next to bat for the Pirates. No power plays on legs. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in for you, Henry. Great for it. You swinging down with the foul was 0-1. Yeah, you don't think fast. You say go Phillies and always. That's all you got. That's all you got. Some is bacon. You don't got nothing else. That's all you know. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch in for you, Henry. Great for it. And Henry Davis pops out to the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And Henry Davis is out. Well, one thing said, why do you say I think you think you have bacon in your baked beans? And why do you say I know I have bacon in your baked beans? And why would you say, why would you like, you said on the series that I we have to check the baked beans. I think there's bacon in. You think, but then you don't really know? Oh, come on. So coming up next to bat for coming next to bat for the Pirates, we have O'Neal Cruz. Get next to bat for the Pirates. No Pirates plays no A's. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for O'Neal. Go right for it. Right now, catch goes balls 1-0. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for O'Neal. Right now, catch goes ball 2-0. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for O'Neal. Go right for it. Right now, catch goes to strike one is a 2-1. Okay, what's up, VSCTCM? Please have a major comeback in the standings. That's true, we do. Is that we're gonna face gonna be on the Yoga Way for it? Runner catch goes ball 3-3-1. Is that we're gonna face me on the Yoga Way for it? Alright, let me say it one more time if you want to. Is that we're gonna face gonna for you on the Yoga Way for it? You swing it down when that's a 5 balls, a 3-2, that's a full count. Is that we're gonna face gonna for you on the Yoga Way for it? And on Neil Cruz, that's for time on you on Neil Cruz, you're right back in the red box, 6 more base zones. Is that we're gonna face gonna for you on the Yoga Way for it? Run that catch good. That's strike three. And the new crew's out. New crew, you got strike out. You got strike the F out. You only get by Zach. We're gonna send that power down on you. Yeah. Fifth strike off of Zach Wheeler, 5 Ks. That's 3 outs to the Pirates. So we still was going game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. We on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see if the Phillies new to the red top of the board. The three Philly Rays in the red top of the board. We Cows Roman, Right side with the other one. Cows was over one to strike out. Right side was over one to strike out. And the other one was over one. Never just took X for yoga Wednesday, just want me on X. Hey, he ain't listening on this stream today. Dang, guess what happened, guys? YouTube, Wednesday just wrote in the group chat, and he said that YouTube has locked Wednesday's out. So he said YouTube locked me out, so I can't come. So Wednesday's got banned by YouTube. Damn, that same thing happened to Slim. When it happened to Slim one time when YouTube banned Slim's first account, then he had to use the wipe account, and then he banned the wipe account, then he had to make another one, and then now Slim, yeah. So once that just made a new account after his first account got banned by YouTube, now YouTube did it again to the second account. And now once that said he got his new phone, guys, but now he can't log into YouTube sadly. So dang, YouTube just hating on Wednesdays, like yo. I got a question for YouTube. Why are you hating on my moderators? Like, really? Come on now. Yeah, YouTube is just hating on people, man. That's why I don't like when YouTube just be doing that to people. Like, for what reason? What's that didn't even do anything wrong to YouTube, and they just hating on him. He didn't even do nothing wrong. That's not fair because Winston didn't do anything wrong. But then he gets like, YouTube's on a hating spree right now. I guess yesterday was Winston's last stream with us because when his account was working. So now he can't come to stream. So now this is a bad thing for Slim. Now we ain't gonna have our friend Wednesday to come to the streams anymore. So this is sad right here. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Cal smoking the bat for the Phillies. No favors on base. 0 stop the phone. Here we go. All skins got a fish skin in boy. He's swinging away for running catch goes on now. All skins in the fish is swinging away boy. And Cal swinging pops out to the third base and Nick Gonzalez. Cal swings down. Cal swing you over 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Vice Off next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 1 out. Top of the phone. Here we go. All skins got a fish skin in boy. Vice going forward. And Vice Off grounds out to the second base and Randy Lau can do it to the first base and spits out anytime. And Vice Off is down. Vice Off, you over 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Adam Williams next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly bears on base. 2 outs. Top of the board. Here we go. All skins on the pitch when you're early going for a running catch goes ball blue. All skins on the pitch, you're early running catch goes strike 1-1-1. All skins on the pitch, you're early going for a swing. That was a foul, was 1-2. And all skins on the pitch, you're early going for it. And Adam Williams for time on your own. And Adam Williams get right back in the bat by 6 more base runs. I know, but how many accounts can Winston be made? How many you sooner or later you're gonna get tired of the why keep making new accounts. What I'm saying is stuff was you can't keep making new accounts because it's gonna get to a point where it's like then you're afraid that if you make a new account then YouTube might try to ban that one and then so on and so forth. That's when Cause I feel bad for Winston. If you gotta keep making new accounts every time YouTube keeps banning him, then it's like you can't be in the streams at all. Because how many new accounts can you keep on making until YouTube stops banning you? And full screens another pitch can run your elegant rainbow. Running catch goes roll 2 to 2-2. And full screens another pitch when your elegant rainbow. Running catch goes roll 3 to 3-2 to Pokemon. And full screens another pitch can run your elegant rainbow. It's when that bounces right into the grass. And when Elbow wasn't around first, stop a second. Elbow got a double, yo. Elbow got a double, yo. Can I get a what? Can I get a hoorah? Can I get a... Elbow got a double, yo. Elbow got a hit. Elbow got a hit. Elbow is 1 for 2, yo. And this is Elbow's 6th double on the 2026 season on a 5-ball to the center field and Jake main gun. That's what I'm talking about, Elbow. Get yourself on base. Get yourself on base. 8-game hitting streak for Elbow, y'all. 6 doubles a season. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Randy Ross next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on second base. 2 outs. Top of the first. Top of the fourth. Here we go. All teams got a base getting Randy Morris, green board. Running catch goes balls 1-0. And four skis on the base getting Randy Morris, green board. And Randy Morris flies out to left fielder Ryan Reynolds, and Randy Morris is down. Randy Morris, you over 2 with your first strikeout, and you stranded at the ball on second base. Terrible, and that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So we still was game, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turning red. Let's take the Pirates new turning red, the bottom of the fourth. And the 3 power players doing the red, the bottom of the fourth week. Brandon Lowry, Ryan Reynolds, and Nick Gonzalez. This make Herbie some money. Herbie, you betting on this game? You sports betting on this game, Herbie? Well, how much did you wait? How much did you take? Did you take the over on the Phillies or the under? Because I don't know how much you betting anyway. Oh, so Slim, you said that Slim. So you made a pizza, Slim, and you in a cheese pizza right now. That's what you eating right now, Slim. You know, cheese pizza right now. He said, what he say, Slim? He said it's a cheese pizza. It's a whole cheese pizza, right, Slim? That's what you eating, right? So, Sam, did you make the pizza or did you order pizza? Yeah, Sam, did you buy frozen pizzas and then heat up in the oven, or did you order pizza? That's a good. So come up the bat for the Pirates. We have Brandon Lowry in the bat for the Pirates. The Pirates plays away. Zeros around the board. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch in there for you. Brandon Lowry going for it. He's swinging down with the foul balls 0-1. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch in there for you. Brandon Lowry going for it. What a catch by Justin Crawford. Damn, Star Wars, your friend Mike Greeny got blocked for 24 hours? Who blocked him? Who blocked your friend Mike Greeny? How did Mike Greeny get blocked though? Star Wars, how? How'd that happen? And then we're gonna fix when you running out your way for it. And Brandon Lowry lines out sharply to the center fielder Justin Corbin. And Brandon Lowry's down. So I gotta catch John Franklin. Yeah, his phone is big enough. It's a big one. Well, you better. Well, I got a test for you, Slim. And here's the test for you, Slim. You have to eat that entire cheese pizza that you just heat up in the heat up in the oven. Since the frozen pizza is a big cheese pizza that you heating up. You have to eat the entire thing. So what's the and coming next to bat for the Pirates, you have Running. We have Running. Coming next to bat for the Pirates, you have Ryan Runners next to bat for the Pirates. No Pirates plays on base. One out, driving the point. Here we go. That one got a pitch speed. Ryan wait for it. Right now catch goes. Right now catch goes. Balls 1-0. That one got no pitch speed. Ryan wait for it. He's swinging down with the foul balls 1-1. That one got no pitch speed. Ryan wait for it. He's swinging down with the foul balls 1-2. He did not say what's next. I didn't say what's that. I said. No, I said, you said Mike Green said he got blocked for 20. I said, who blocked Mike Green? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Oh, Mike Green said Winston got blocked for 24 hours. Well, then who blocked Winston then? Cause nobody blocked him in my stream though. Nobody blocked him in my stream. Cause I didn't block him yesterday. Nobody in my stream blocked Winston yesterday. So then how did Winston get blocked anyway? Cause I didn't block him. Nobody did yesterday. I didn't even block him. So. Oh, so who got blocked anyway when Star Wars is confusing? Did Mike Greeny get blocked or Winston did? Which one? Cause you said Mike Greeny said he got blocked for 24 hours. So your friend Mike Greeny got blocked on YouTube? Is that what you saying, Star Wars? Cause YouTube blocked who? Winston? Who did YouTube block Star Wars? Who? Winston's, but how? How did Winston get blocked? But whose stream did he get blocked in? Because Winston did not get blocked in my stream yesterday. Because I didn't block him. I didn't do it. You didn't block him. Slim didn't do it. I didn't do it. Jaden didn't do it yesterday. So I don't know who did. Because that's. So coming up next. The red for the and. And then we're gonna face for you, Ryan Reynolds lines out to the center field with Justin Carver. Ryan Reynolds is down. Coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Nick Gonzalez. Next, the bat the Pirates. The Pirates play the Rays. 2 outs around the board. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you. Gonzalez going for it. He's swinging down with the foul on 1. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you. Gonzalez going for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-1. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you. Gonzalez going for it. He's swinging down with the foul balls 1-2. But why would YouTube block Winston for 24 hours? What did Winston do if YouTube want to block him, though? Why would the YouTube app do that? Why would YouTube want to block Winston? What did Winston say? Did Winston say something wrong that made YouTube want to just block his account? Because what did he say? What did he do? What did Westside do that made YouTube want to say, you know, we're gonna block Westside's account? Because I don't understand why would YouTube do that. And Westside, and when you and Zach Wheeler got an official, Gonzalez Gary Bowen. Running between the five and one, running and then we're gonna face you and say running catch one, then we're gonna face you Gonzalez running catch one, then we're gonna face you Gonzalez running between the five and one and two, then we're gonna face you Gonzalez running catch one, two, two, then we're gonna face you Gonzalez going forward, and Nick Gonzalez grounds out to the third base to Adamo due to the first base and Bryce Harper, and Nick Gonzalez is down. And that's 3 out to the Pirates, so the Steelers goes game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies going to turn the red top of the fin. The three Philly players in the red top of the fin will be Adonis Garcia, Bryson Stott, and JT Realmuto. Adonis Garcia got hit by a pitch. Bryson Stott's over one, and JT Realmuto's over one to strike out. That's terrible that YouTube would just do something like that. I think YouTube did the same thing to Slim. YouTube did the same thing to Slim. YouTube blocked Slim for 24 hours. Oh no! What YouTube did for Slim was they blocked his wife's account when he was using it, and YouTube went ahead and blocked that whole account. And I was like, damn. And then they did it for the newest account that Slim made, and then the white account. Then they did it for and then they did it for the other one he had, the one that not the one that he had from like the user Africa, not the new one. So soon made a new one, he had to make a new one to come in because he bought the white account over there. Still, but YouTube's on that level. Like, come on, YouTube did it before with Winstats where they blocked his first account that he had, they banned his first account he had, and then he couldn't, he was going there. And then Winstats made a second account, which is the one he was using, coming to streams all last weekend. And before that, he was using a new account that he just made. And now YouTube just blocked his second account that Winston's made again. And he just blocked his newest account he made. Like, come on now. Yeah, but that's 24 hours being blocked, though. That's a whole hour. That's 24 hours. Dang, that's a long time. 24 hours, that's a long time. Especially, that's a long time to be blocked for that long. That's a long time, then. 24 hours. But how can Winston forget his own password to his YouTube account? His own password to log into his YouTube account. How you gonna forget that information? You can't forget that. Then how you gonna remember to log in if you don't remember that information? You gotta know your username and password to log into your YouTube account. You gotta know that information to get in. You gotta know the information to get in. Like how you gonna forget that? And then you can't come into the stream. You can't log into YouTube if you don't know your username and password to log in. That's a problem right there. That's a Winsnex problem right there because you can't do that. You can't forget that information. You need that in order to log in. So come at the bat for the Phillies. You have a Dolan's going to see you going to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans on way. 0. Stop the pin. Here we go. Both teams got a pitch. Get it where you go see it. Get ready for it. Running catch goes ball 2 0. Both teams on the pitch. Go see it. Running catch goes ball 2 0. And both teams on the pitch. You go see it. Get ready for it. And Dolan's going to see it. It's Vitario. And Dolan's going to see it. Running the back to baseball. Both teams on the pitch. You go see it. Get ready for it. You swing it out with the 5 balls to 2 1. And both teams on the pitch. Before you go see it. Get ready for it. Running catch goes ball 3 to 3 1. And both teams on the pitch before you go see it. Get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And the Dogs go see it. Roll to advance the first base for the Phils. And Dogs go see it. Draws a walk. And this is the Dogs go see it. First ball of the game. Well, I get it. He is signing in on his new phone. Sometimes when you sign in for a long time, supposed to can't get their own password, I guess. But yeah, but that's something you should. That's why I always tell people you write your passwords down, and write your passwords down on a piece of paper or something, or for accounts for certain apps that you use, so that way you don't forget the username and password down. So that way when you're ready to log into those apps on a new phone, at least you know what the username and password is, so that way you don't forget it. Writing stuff down does help, cause That's why all my passwords for certain things are all in my notes section on this phone. On this phone, I'm using the stream on, because that way I don't forget my username and password for certain apps and stuff. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, you got Bryson Stock, and next bat of the Phillies, you got one big pair on first base, 0 top of the fifth. Here we go. Paul Skeens got a pitch in for his Stock and Raybourne. He's swinging down with the 5 balls 0-1. And Paul Skeens got another pitch in for his Stock and Raybourne. He's swinging down when that's the 5 balls 0-2. Yeah, it's good advice though. That's for Wednesdays though. So that way so that way he can log into YouTube and stuff. He should wrote his username and password down, because it helps you out, so you don't get in a situation where you can't log in. So and Paul Skeens got another pitch in for his Stock and Raybourne. And Russian starts strikes on the foul team. And Russian starts down. Russian start you over 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have J.T. Realmuto next to bat of the Phillies. We got one big man on first base, 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Paul Skeens got a pitch in for J.T. Raybourne. He's swinging down with the 5 balls 0-1. And Paul Skeens got another pitch in for J.T. Raybourne. Yeah, that's just something to remember, because and Paul Skeens got a pitch in for J.T. Raybourne. He's swinging down with the 5 balls 0-1. And Paul Skeens got a pitch in J.T. Running catch goes 1-1. And Paul Skeens got a pitch in J.T. Running catch goes 2-1. And Paul Skeens got a pitch in J.T. Raybourne. He's swinging down with the 5 balls 2-2. So, Slim, did you eat that entire cheese pizza that you cooked in the oven? Did you, yeah, listen. So, Slim, the pizza that you cooked in the oven, was it finished cooking? And did you finish cooking the pizza that you heat up in the oven? That you cooked in the oven? Did it finish cooking yet, or you didn't eat it yet? And Paul King on the fish with JT Rainbow. And JT Reader asked for time with you. JT Reader can right back in the web since we'll be spoons. Are you about to? Okay, game. And Paul King on the fish with JT Rainbow. Running catch is running catch goes ball 3 to 3 to the 4 game. Paul King on the fish with JT Rainbow. He swing that one goes right into the grass. That's a single, and JT Reader will raise the first base for the Bills. And JT Reader got a hit. JT Reader is 1 for 2, y'all. JT Reynolds got a hit. He's 1 for 2, yo. JT Reynolds singles on a line drive to the left fielder Brian Reynolds. And the Dogs Garcia advanced to third base. So the Phillies have JT Reynolds on first base and the Dogs Garcia on third base. Players in the corner now. Justin Carver, get Garcia home. Get Garcia home. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, you have Justin Carver next to bat the Phillies. You got Philly Bears on first base and third base. 1 out, top of the fifth. 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. And the Falls King got the pitch going to Justin Rainbow. And Justin Crawford grounds out to the shortstop, Conor Griffin to the first baseman, Spencer Howland. And Justin Crawford is down. Justin Crawford, you over 2. But the Phillies scored a run, so the Phillies have 1-1. The Phillies have 1-1. The Pirates have 0-1. The Phillies get the first one, score the tie of thanks to Adolphus Garcia. And Justin Crawford and J.T. Reynolds went second base. And that was 1-0 Phillies. The Phillies got the first one. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. You got one fair on second base. 2 outs, time to bat. Here we go. All schemes got a fix getting Trey Gray for it. Running catch goes balls 1 0. The whole schemes on their fix Trey. Running catch goes ball 2 0. All schemes on their fix Trey Gray for it. Running catch goes to strike 1 is a 2 1. And all schemes on their fix Trey Gray for it. He swings at it, goes all the way down the first base line. Hey, hey, hey. As soon as Don Murray comes back today, the Phillies are hitting again. Don Murray comes and gets 1 day off. The Phillies did great yesterday, hit good yesterday. The original inning manager comes back, and the Phillies hitters are going off now. And he swings that goes right into the grass. Now the single, and Trey Turner will race the first base for the Phillies. And Trey Turner got a hit. Finally got a hit. He's 1 for 3 on. Trey Turner finally got a hit. He's 1 for 3 on. And Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the right fielder, Jared Taylor. And the Phillies score another run. To score, the Phillies had 2 runs. The Pirates had 0 runs. The Phillies get the second run score at the top of the fifth. Thanks to JT Reed. Now it's 2-0 Phillies. Pirates, you got to get swept. We got two runs in the top of the fifth for that winner. Oh yeah. Y'all gonna be done. Cause they Pirates are gonna be just like yesterday. You can't score no goddamn runs. Y'all gonna be just like yesterday when y'all can't score no goddamn runs. And you just be like, hey. Just like yesterday when they can't score no goddamn runs. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, we had Castle next to bat the Phillies. We got one big fan on first base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. The whole scheme's got a pitch, getting race forward, great for it. Ronnie catch go to strike 1 on 1. Hosting no pitch was on Ronnie catch go to strike 1 1. Hosting no pitch is on Hosting no pitch to his first baseman. Make sure that Trey turning up the first base ready. Pickerton number 1 at first base. The whole scheme on the pitch is on great for it. Ronnie catch goes ball 1 1. Whole scheme on the pitch is on Ronnie catch goes ball 2 2 1. Whole scheme on the pitch is on great for it. Swinging the base and that strike 2 is a 2 and 2. The whole scheme on the pitch is on great for it. Castro expert time on you. And Castro was your back the back system on base on. And whole schemes on the pitch getting face on get ready for a swing the base and that strike 3. And Castro was down. Castro, when you over 3 with your second strikeout, and you straight turn on first base, terrible. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies at 2 runs, the Pirates at 0 runs. Moving up to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the red. Let's see the Pirates in the turn the red, the bottom of the fifth. Now it's 2 to the Phillies. And the 3 Pirate players in the red, the bottom of the fifth. We Spencer Housen, Connor Griffin, and Jake Van Gunn. What's this run again? What's the next name? Dang, it's not. What's that saying that YouTube's not letting him make a new account? He said, what's that saying? I tried, but it's not letting me. So it's not letting him. YouTube's not letting him make another account. Damn, your new phone ain't gonna let you make a new account. And that's just terrible. You just don't know of about to piss me off because, like, literally, once they make another count, that's just wrong. So coming at the bat for the Pirates, we had Spencer Howard coming back for the Pirates, and the Pirates playing some ways. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, and everybody Spencer going for it. Running catch goes strike the one. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, Spencer going for it. Spencer Howard, yeah, Spencer Howard, yo, Spencer Howard, get right back to the bat, 6 more 8 moves. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch, Spencer going for it. And so that goes right to the ground, not a single. And Spencer Howard going to the first base for the Pirates. And Spencer Howard singles on the short ground, on the short line drive to the right field. Those goes in. Things those goes in. Tony next to bat for the Pirates. You got Conor Griffin next to bat for the Pirates. You got 1-5 play on first base. 0 outs, bound to fifth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a 50 Conor Griffin for Conor Griffin grounds into a fourth out. The shortstop Trey Jones in second base and right start. Spencer Howard's out of second base, but Conor Griffin makes the first base. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat for the Pirates, we have Jay Van Gunn. Next to bat for the Pirates, you got 1-5 player on first base. 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for Jay. Get ready for it. He's swinging out with the 5-0-1. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for Jay. Get ready for it. He's swinging out when it's a 5-0-1-2. Yeah, and Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Jay. Get ready for it. And Jake Van Gunn, that's what time on you and Jake Van Gunn, driving the river, 6 more base runs. These guys only work Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week, young. Tuesday off. Because it's election day, aka it's the midterm, so definitely, yeah. Even if I cover the first game on tomorrow night, I don't have to wake up early to get ready to go to work on Tuesday. Just to stay, I get to sleep in, so that's a good thing. So at least that's a good thing. And that woman got another pitch coming for you, Jay, get ready for it. Right, I catch goes the balls 1 and 2. And that woman got another pitch for you, Jay, get ready for it. Yeah, that women ain't posting no good pictures, I ain't gonna lie. They're really good. The best. Both teams the best pictures on baseball, and Zach Willie just a good 8. It's good. It's a nice picture on the Phillies zone. And Zach Willie gonna between Jake gonna catch the ball 2-2-2. And Zach Willie gonna between Jake wait for it. And Conor Griffin got caught stealing, but got stealing second base by the catcher J.T. Randall, who threw it to the shortstop Trey Turner. And Conor Griffin's out. Conor Griffin, you should not be running on JT. You never run on JT. That's the dumbest thing you did, Conor Griffin. You ran on JT. And he threw it to our shortstop Trey Turner to get you out. Like dummy right there. Never run on JT. That's a dummy thing you did. Because now you just got called. And Zach was going to fix Jake. Running catch goes roll 3 to 3-2 to 4 kill. And Zach was going to fix Jake getting ready for it. And that is wrong for him. And Jake Van Gunn is wrong to advance the first base for the Pirates. Way to go, Zach Wheeler. You work your first bat of the game had to be Jake Van Gunn of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Dang. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Jared Trio next to bat for the Pirates. Got 1-5 player on first base. 2 outs, bound to fifth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch getting away. Jared go away for it. Right that catch goes the ball to 1-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch getting away. Jared go away for it. He swing at that one. That's a 5 ball, so it's a 1-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch getting away. Jared go away for it. Run that catch going at straight twos and 1-2. And that one, we got a he's going to bring Jerry Grayboy. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 on to 1-2. And and that one, we got a he's going to bring Jerry Grayboy. He's swinging that one. That's another 5 on, still 1-2. And that one, we got a he's going to bring Jerry Grayboy. He's swinging that one. That's another 5 on, still 1-2. And that one, we got a he's going to bring Jerry Grayboy. Right now, catch goes roll 2 to 2-2. And then we're gonna pitch gonna bring Jerry Grayboy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Jerry 2 is zone. Then Junior, you got strike out the third time by Zach Wiggle, send that foul stuck on yeah. Fifth strike out for Zach Wiggle and 5 Ks. Wait, 6 strike out for Zach Wiggle, 6 Ks, my man. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies, so it's going the 3 outs to the Pirates. So it's going the Phillies at 2 runs, the Pirates have 0 runs. That's the end of the 5th inning, Jerry. Moving on to the 6th inning, Jerry. It's the Phillies turn the back with 6 of 8, and they turn the back at the top of the 6th. And that was 2 of the Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do the back at the top of the 6th of me. Bryce Harper, Adam Moon, and Brandon Morris. Bryce Harper was 0-2 with a strikeout. Adam Moon was 1-2 with a double. And Brandon Morris is 0-2 with a strikeout. What's up, Stacy? Yeah, Stacy, this is the baseball stream today, Stacy. So just want to let you know because you got confused yesterday. So there's lots of kids, guys, lots of kids. Rest of the cats will enjoy their own kids because you got kids at home, but they also love seeing other people's kids too. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, you have Bryce Harper the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans away. 0 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Urban Nation, Urban Nation, Urban Nation. Paul King got a pitch getting for Bryce Grayboy. Riding catch goes the balls 1-0. And Paul King got a pitch getting for Bryce Grayboy. Please go. Please go. Swing that high angle. Wait a minute. That ball is going, gone. Solo home run for Bryce Harper, and the Phillies are still leading yet again. So it's going. The Phillies have 3 runs. The Pirates have 0 runs. The Phillies get the third one scoring the top of the sixth. Then the Bryce Harper solo home run. Bryce Harper got a hit. He's 1 for 3 on. This is Bryce Harper's 12th home run on the 2026 season on the fly ball. On the fly ball in center field. Hey, Bryce Harper gives a home run this game, just like he did yesterday. Y'all can't do nothing. Stop pitching the Bryce Harper, and this is what happened. When you pitch the Bryce Harper, this is what happened, y'all. Harper Nation, we got a home run from Bryce Harper. Never pitch that man. Bryce Harper is dangerous. Bryce Harper is dangerous. Every time you pitch the Bryce Harper, you get this. That's what you get. Yeah, I would say two people you can't pitch to is Bryce Harper and Castleman. Second, career home run versus over the first overall pick. This is Bryce Harper's second career home run hit over the first overall pick. Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens. You're the first overall pick for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and you just got a home run not you by Bryce Harper, his second career home run. Yeah, you should look dummy for that. You should look dummy for that one. You're the best pitcher in all baseball, and Bryce Harper just hit his second career home run off of you. And you're the first overall pick for the Pirates. Oh yeah, that looks like a sad situation right there. You know the best anyway. Yeah, we're not in the football season yet, but you're right about that. They always say Eagles fans are terrible. They always say that we're just the worst. We're the worst fan base ever. Other football teams say that about Eagles fans, and that's not true. Cause Eagles fans don't go to other people's stadiums and start destroying stuff. We don't do that. So coming up next to have the Phillies, we have Alec Williams next to have the Phillies. No Philly fans on May. 0, 7-6. Here we go. Paul Skeens got a pitch for Alec. He swing that was 5-1. Paul Skeens never pitch for Alec away for he swing that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. Alec Williams will race the first base for the field. Alec Williams got a hit. He's 2 for 3 on. Alec Williams got a hit. He's 2 for 3 on. And Alec Williams singles on a short line drive to the center field of Jake Mangum. And he got a Robinson on. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Randy Morris next to the bat for the Phillies. He got 1 pitch player on first base. 0, 7-6. Here we go. Paul Skeens got a pitch for Morris Gray Boyd. Running catch goes as well as 1-0. We got Zach with a 3-run support, y'all. Let's see if we can give Zach with more run support, y'all. We got Zach with 3-run supports right now. Let's give him some more runs. So that way, more runs, because that way, so that way we can keep going, y'all. And Paul Skeens got another pitch for Morris Gray Boyd. Right, swinging and miss, and that's strike 1-1. And Paul Skeens got another pitch for Morris Gray Boyd. He's swinging in and rolls all the way to the wall. And Randy Moss running around first, stop a second. Randy Moss got a double, yo. Randy Moss got a hit. Randy Moss got a double, yo. Randy Moss got a hit. Randy Moss is 1 for 3, yo. And this is Randy Moss' 9th double on the 2026 season on a short line drive to the center fielder Jake Mangum. And Adam Boone reached the third base. So the Phillies have Randy Moss on second base and Adam Boone on third base. The Phillies offense is hitting, yo. We hitting just like we did yesterday. And we got the Pirates manager coming to the mound to talk to Paul Skeens, and he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Pirates. We got the Paul Skeens. We figured the man out, and now he can take out Paul Skeens. Can take out the damn baseball game. Go sit down in that dugout, Paul Skeens. You just got to figure the hell out about the Phillies hitters. Yeah, best pitcher in baseball. Yeah, not today, you ain't. Mm-hmm. So now Dogs Garcia's coming to bat. Dogs Garcia, get Alabama home so we can score our fourth one. Because that way, that's all you gotta do is get Alabama to home plate, score the fourth one, and we good to go. But if you strike out, that would be the worst thing ever to get a first strike on the board. Yeah, I like the way you said it, Stacey. Phillies baseball fans are the best. Yeah, Phillies fans are the best fan base in the world. That's true. Cause they always say Phillies fans are terrible, we worse. But Phillies fans, we love our we love our Phillies team at home in Philadelphia, and we love our Phillies team on the road. Cause some Phillies fans come out on the road and they go show the support to the Phillies team when they play in certain ballparks. They show up and show out. So literally, so that's what we do. Pitching change for the Pirates. So Paul Skeens is done pitching for the day. Come to pitch for the Pirates and meet Isaac Madsen. And Isaac Madsen pitched in yesterday's game, and we made him look bad. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Adonis Garcia. Next to bat the Phillies, you got Penny Bears on second base and third base. 0 out, 6. Here we go. Isaac Madsen got a pitch coming before you go see it. Get ready for it. Rodney catching goes the balls 1-0. He was getting you responsible for Phillies runners on second and third. Yeah, you responsible for that. And Isaac Madsen gonna pitch coming before you go see it. Get ready for it. Rodney catching goes the ball 2 is a 2-0. And Isaac Madsen gonna pitch coming before you go see it. Get ready for it. Rodney catching goes the ball 3 is a 3-0. And Isaac Madsen gonna pitch coming before you go see it. Get ready for it. And Isaac Madsen gonna pitch coming before you go see it. Get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And the Dogs go see is ball to advance the first base for the Phillies. And this is a Dogs go see his second walk of the game. So the Phillies have a Dogs go see on first base. Brandon Marshall on second base. And Adam on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock next to bat the Phillies. Bases loaded for the Phillies. 0 out, 6. Here we go. Isaac Madsen got a pitch in where he stopped. Ronnie Catch goes ball to them. Isaac Madsen and the pitch where he stopped with Rayburn. And they threw a pitch over to the third base and to try to take out Adam Boone. And try to see Adam Boone get up third base bag. Pickett number 1 at third base. And Isaac Madsen and the pitch where he stopped with Rayburn. And you swing that one, it was all the way to the wall. And Rice Star went around first, stop saying, and Rice Star got a W. Rice Star finally got a hit. And Rice Star got a W, and Rice Star got a hit. He's 1 for 3 on. This is Rice Star 7 double in the 2026 season on a 5 ball to right fielder, Jared Torino. And those gonna see him miss the third base. And the Phillies have Rice Star second base, and those gonna see him on third base. And the Phillies score another run. So the score, the Phillies have 5 runs, the Pirates have 0 runs. And the Phillies will get a 2-1 score in the top of the 6th, thanks to Adderall and Brady Morris. Now it's 5-0 Phillies. Pittsburgh Pirates, you suck. It feels like yesterday when we game. We just getting runs on the board, but we get that with 5 runs, y'all. 5 freaking runs. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Jason Reynolds next to bat for the Phillies. We got Freddie Freeman, second base and third base. 0 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Jason Reynolds, get Garcia home. Get Adolfo Garcia home. And Isaac Madison got the pitch between JT Green for running catch gun balls now. Isaac Madison got the pitch between JT Green for running catch gun strike one. And Isaac Madison got the pitch between JT. He's swinging down with the 5 balls and 1 and 2. And Isaac Madison got the pitch between JT Green for win. And Jason Reno goes out to the shortstop, Connor Griffin, and goes to first base, Spencer Hausen. And Jason Reno's out. Jason Reno, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Justin Coleman next to bat the Phillies. We got Freddie Freeman, second base and third base. 2 out, 1 out, top of the sixth. Here we go. Isaac Madison got the pitch between Justin Greenwood. And Justin Coleman pops out to the third base with Nick Gonzalez in foul territory. And Justin Coleman's out. Justin Coleman, you 0 for 3. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Trey Tony next to bat the Phillies. We got Freddie Freeman, second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Isaac Madison got the pitch in for Detroit. Get ready for win. In this situation, you just got a little bit to the left. Running catch goes to strike one is 0 1. And Isaac Madsen, and then the pitch going to bring Trey Gray for win. Running catch, that ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1 1. And Isaac Madsen, and then the pitch going to bring Trey Gray for win. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. No, he makes us right over there. Hey, welcome. Hey. And Isaac Madsen, and then the pitch going to bring Trey Gray for win. And Trey Turner goes out to the shortstop, Colin Griffin, through to the first base, Spencer Hauser in time with Trey Turner down. Trey Turner, you 1 for 4 with your first strikeout. And you straight Bryson starting, and then those gonna see on base. That's 10 that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's going to the Phillies at 5 runs, the Pirates at 0 runs, moving on to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Pirates turn to red, see the Pirates and News turn red at the bottom of the 6th. And that was 5-0 the Phillies. And the 3 power players did red at the bottom of the 6th being Henry Davis, Anil Cruz, and Brandon Lowry. What you said? What you said, Star? What you said? I don't know what what I don't know what Thompson did behind the scenes to piss the players off, but it really looks like it was a statement. Whatever they're going, whatever they are doing to get these players going. Radley has this job won. Don Malley should take the job as being the Phillies manager, but I know he ain't want to do that to this season anyway. So if you don't want to do it, make Dusty Wilson be the new manager then, because I'm just saying because I get it. Don Malley doesn't want to do the managing job. I get it. But the way the Phillies are playing, like this should be you know. I'm just saying. Even Westside saying stuff in the group chat. He said if the Phillies win, they're one game above 500, and they're 4.5 of the wild card in the eight behind the Atlanta Braves. That Atlanta turn around by Dom and the Boys. That's true. Shout out to Westside for saying that in the group chat. So coming back for the Pirates, we have Henry Davis coming back for the Pirates. The Pirates plays on 8-0, 5-6. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for Henry. Get ready for it. Right, he swing down with the foul on one. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Henry. Get ready for a swing and raise. A strike two on two. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Henry. Get ready for it. He swing it down with the foul on 0-2. I know. Wednesday did say he tried to make a new account, but he wouldn't let him. So I read that in the group chat. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for Henry. Get ready for it. And Henry Davis grounds out to the shortstop, Trey Turner to the first base and Bryce Harper, and Henry Davis is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have O'Neal Cruz next to bat the Pirates, and the Pirates on base. 1 out, bottom of the 6th, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch getting for you, O'Neal going for it. Swinging the base, and that strike one is on one. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch getting for you, O'Neal going for it. Right now, catch goes, the strike two is 0-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch getting for you, O'Neal going for it. Right now, catch go to strike three. And O'Neal Cruz out. And O'Neal Cruz, you got to strike out yet again by Zach Wheeler. Go send that Pirates dugout. Yeah. 7 strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 7 Ks. You can start that again just like yesterday. O'Neal, you cannot hit. Oh wow, you couldn't strike out Zach. Because Chris was saying to strike you out yesterday. Now Zach Wheeler's doing it. Oh huh, you did, yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Brandon Lowry next to bat the Pirates, and the Pirates players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, Brandon Lowry, you ready for it? Right now, catch goes balls, 1-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Brandon Lowry, you ready for it? Right now, catch goes ball 2, it's a 2-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Brandon Lowry, you ready for it? You swing it down when that's a 5 ball to 2-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Brandon Lowry, you ready for it? What the fine F? He's swinging there, go high there, go waving, and the ball is going, gone. So home run for Brandon Lowry, and the Pirates are on the moon. So it's going the Phillies at 5 runs, the Pirates have 1 run. The Pirates get the first run scoring the bottom of the 6th, thanks to Brandon Lowry's solo home run. This is Brandon Lowry's 13th home run in the 2020 season on a 5 ball to the right center field. Zach Williams got a home run just knocked off you after 4 innings that didn't happen. Now we get it was 5 innings in that didn't happen to you. Now we get the bottom 6, and then Brandon Lowry hits his first home run over you. It's a home run over you. Come on. What's in there? Sports highlights. Wait, we're reviewing this? Wait, the Phillies are reviewing this. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Let me look at it again. That's a fan interference right there. Cause that fan caught the baseball. Nah, that's a fan interference. That's a fan interference. The person stick the glove right there and caught that. That's no home run because the fan caught that. The fan caught that. That's not a home run. You shouldn't let that go out. Then they just caught that. Nah, that's not a home run because you can't do that. Let's look at it one more time again. Yeah, that woman stuck her glove out and caught that baseball. You can't do that. That's fan interference. Cause you can't do that. The home run ball was going out and going to the seats. You ain't supposed to catch that. That's a woman, guys. That's not a man. So that's a woman, though. Take that off the moon. Hold on. Take that on. Yeah, that woman reached out. She can't do that. In the corner of the grace and then got done on this big large 10 down on the 2026 season on the right field, to the right center field, on the fan interference. It on second base. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Ryan Reynolds connects the bat with the Pirates, got 1-5 fan second base. 2 outs, bottom of the sixth, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, Ryan, going forward. Ryan catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, Ryan catch goes, the ball 2-2 And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Ryan, going forward. And Ryan Reynolds grounds out to the first base, and Bryce Harper only hit puts the pitcher seven, who steals the first pitch back in time. And Ryan Reynolds is out. That's 3-0 to the Pirates. So it's going to the Phillies have 5 runs. The Pirates are 0. That's the end of the sixth inning, gentlemen. Moving on to the seventh inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies and the Red, the Phillies and the Red top of 7. And the 3 Philly Braves in the Red top of 7 being Kyle Swimmer, Bryce Harper, and Adam. Kyle Swimmer was 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Bryce Harper was 1 for 3 with a home run and strikeout RBI. Adam was 2 for 3 with a double and a run. He out here trying to be like Zach Hempel out here catching home runs and catching home run balls and shit, and just letting the baseball go out. If the baseball would have went out and laid into the seats, then the woman could have the baseball and lay into a seat. But you don't catch it when it's good. It's fine in the air trying to go right into the damn seats where the fans are at. You don't just catch that because that's interference right there. It's not a home run. Because a home run you put let the ball go way out until it gets into the seats, and then that counts as a home run. And when you stick your glove out there while the home run ball is coming to the baseball coming towards you, that's not a home run. That's a fan interference because you're interfering with a home run ball. When you're interfering with the play, but the baseball is getting not, it's trying to go all the way out and trying to go into the seats, and you just out there sticking your glove and trying to catch it. And the woman shouldn't have done that because she's trying to rob a home run, so and she shouldn't have done that. Yeah, having a Philly too. Yeah, people can't be doing it. Cause the fan interference stuff, you need to stop putting their gloves out there, their hand out there. Cause then they call the interference and stuff. They can't be doing it. So pitching change for the Pirates. So Isaac Madison is done pitching tonight. For the day, come next to pitch for the Pirates will be Johan Ramirez. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Cal Swing at the bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Ramirez got a pitch, getting a base swing, great forward. He's swinging down with the 5 was only one. Ramirez got another pitch, getting a base swing, great forward. Rodney catches goes, the ball's 1-1. And Ramirez got another pitch, getting a base swing, great forward. He's swinging down one. He's swinging down one. Rodney catches goes, that's strike 2 is 1-2. And Ramirez got another pitch, getting a base swing, great forward. Rodney catches goes, the ball 2 is at 2-2. And Ramirez got another pitch, getting a base swing, great forward. Swing and the miss, not strike 3. Cashman was down. Cashman, when you over 4 with your third strikeout. Cashman, when you second in today's game, you over 4 with 3 strikeouts. Damn it, Swimmer. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have White Sox next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. Harbor Nation. Harbor Nation. Harbor Nation. Ramirez got a pitch, and everybody rides great forward. Rodney catches goes, balls 1-0. No, Adam Holmes batting 210, that's a good thing. Adam Holmes is over 200 right now, so that's a good thing. And Ramirez gonna pitch, gonna play Rice, great forward. Rodney catches goes, the strike 1-1. The only Phillies hitter that's not close to not even close to not even close that's under 200 is Raphael. Raphael Sean is the only Phillies hitter that's not even that's under one that's under it's not even above 100 because Raphael Masson is the only person that's not hitting good on the team. But he's way under not even on the 100 mark, so which is shocking for that one. But Sean, yeah, Rapid Sean is the one who can't hit. And Garrett Styles can't hit either, so that's another one. And Ramirez and then pitch me Rice Green Board. Rodney catch swing the middle, strike 2-2. And then Ramirez and then pitch me Rice Green Board, swing that's a 5-1-2. And Ramirez and then pitch me Rice Green Board, swinging that one is another 5-1, still 1-2. Yeah. If you look at Rapid Sean's batting average, it's so low, it's not even funny. Yeah, it's literally the revenue returns bad average is so low. It's like a .85. So that's terrible. And Ramirez gonna pitch it for you, Rice Gray for it. He's swinging that one. That's another 5-1, still 1-2. Yeah, so it's like literally if you know that. The Rays are 31-15. Damn. The Rays are playing good this season. I mean, yo. I'm not gonna say this, y'all, but the Rays might win the division because win the National League because the way they're the number one seed. They might win the division, so and and Ramirez gonna pitch gonna play Bryce Gray for it. You want to catch goes the ball 2-2-2. And Ramirez gonna pitch for Bryce Gray for it. He's swinging that one, that's a foul ball, it's a 2-2. And Ramirez gonna pitch for Bryce Gray for it. Swinging the miss and that's strike 3 and Bryce was down. Bryce Hall, you 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Alec Williams next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. And the Rams got a pitch in for Alec Rayburn. Running catch goes strike to one. The Rams and their pitch for Alec Rayburn. Running catch goes balls 1-1. The Rams and their pitch for Alec Rayburn. Running catch goes to strike two to 1-2. And he said, boom, it is above the Dixie line. And Rams and their pitch for Alec Rayburn. Running catch goes to strike two to 1-2. And Rams and their pitch for Alec Rayburn. Running catch goes to strike three. And that ball is down. At the ball, you're 2-4 with your first strikeout. That's the answer to the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies have 5 runs. The Pirates have 0 runs. We went on to the bottom of the 7th. It's the Pirates to the red. Let's see the Pirates new to the red. The bottom of the 7th. And the 3-5 Braves in the red. The bottom of the 7th. Nick Gonzalez, Spencer Hauser, and Connor Griffin. Yeah, we got Cincinnati Reds next, y'all. We got Cincinnati Reds. Tomorrow on Tuesday and Wednesday. So. Yeah, the Cincinnati Reds come to Philadelphia. And so that's tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then the Phillies will have an off day on Thursday, and then welcome the Cleveland Guardians on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So and then that kind of whole thing. Oh, we got a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, coming the game today. Mr. Joy DeWayne. Yeah, he coming the game. And, he's saying that his team is doing terrible. Can't hear him. Say why. Yeah, the Phillies got a 6 game homestand, starting with the Cincinnati Reds tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then they got the Cleveland Guardians on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then so that's how it's gonna be. So yeah, 6 game homestand. So 3 against the Reds, 3 against the Guardians. So you know, it's gonna be good in Philadelphia. And also, guess who's on the Cleveland Guardians, guys? Reese Hoskins just is on the Cleveland Guardians. So when the Cleveland Guardians come on Friday, Saturday, come to Philadelphia starting Friday, all the way into Friday of next week, all the way to Sunday of next week, then that's gonna be fun to see Reese Hoskins for the first time since the Bruins got let him go in the off season and the Guardians picked him up. So that's gonna be a fun series right there. That's not till Friday, so. Mr. Way is good, but he's a Pirates fan, so I mean, I just saw the notification for him, so I just saw like the recommendation for his stream and stuff. So look, y'all, Zach Williams reaching into the bottom of the 7, y'all. He say you like the music. I gotta see who else is streaming too. Let me see. No, yeah, Philly halftime is streaming the Phillies game too. Philly halftime is streaming the Phillies game too. So. Yeah, your boy Philly had time is streaming the game, Star Wars. Yeah, my boy Philly had time streaming the Philly game. Yeah, the teams on. You had ice cream Wednesday on Star Wars. That's what's up. Where did Slim go? Slim, come back to the stream, man. So coming up the bat for the Pirates, we had Nick Gonzalez in the bat for the Pirates. No Pirates raised away. 0s, bottom 7. Here we go. 7 we got a pitch for you, Gonzalez. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes strike 1-1. 7 we got a pitch for you, Gonzalez. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes balls 1-1. And 7 we got a pitch for you, Gonzalez. Run that catch goes strike 1-1. And 7 we got a pitch for you, Gonzalez. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes balls 1-1. And 7 we got a pitch for you, Gonzalez. Get ready for it. He swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Nick Gonzalez arrests the first base for the Pirates. And Nick Gonzalez singles on a line drive to the left field of Brandon Morris. Damn it, Brandon Morris! This had the weather. Yeah, you need ice cream, you need water, you need something. I would say eat ice cream or eat water ice or something, because ice cream and water ice will definitely cool you down because cold foods and stuff. So, mm-hmm. is is number three when he was out pitching both games. I know, right? Coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Spencer Housing. Next to bat for the Pirates, we got 1-5 player on first base, 0s, 5-7. Here we go. 7 we got a pitch. 7 we got a pitch coming for Spencer. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes balls 1-0. 7 we got another pitch for Spencer. Run that catch goes strike 1-1. And 7 we got another pitch coming for Spencer. Get ready for it. And now the Pirates for the challenge is. Yeah, that's a strike. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. On the white channels there anyway, Pirates. That's a strike. Running catch go to strike 1-1. That's a dumb challenge the Pirates just did, yo. And then we got another pitch coming for Spencer Gray going. Swinging and miss, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. I know who is that? Oh, that's Jonathan Val. That's Jonathan Val. And Val won the World for the Phillies. And then we're gonna pitch gonna be Spencer Gray going. He's swinging that one as a 5-0 and 1-2. But yeah, got a day off yesterday because because Christian Chance pitched the whole 9 innings, so yeah. And then we're gonna pitch gonna be Spencer Gray going. And Spencer Housley has spent time on Spencer Housley and right back in the back 6 move 8 on. And then we're gonna pitch gonna be Spencer Gray going. Right now catch goes the ball 2 to 2-2. That's all I get. And then we're gonna pitch gonna be Spencer Gray going. And Spencer Housley strikes out the foul team. And Spencer Housley is out. Spencer Housley, you gotta strike out every foul because Zach Wheeler, you ain't gonna send that power stack on your year. 8 strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 8 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we had Conor Griffin next to bat for the Pirates. No Pirates got one power player on first base, one out, top of 5-7. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch gonna break Conor Griffin for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch gonna break Conor Griffin for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is 1-1. And then we're gonna pitch me Conor Griffin for it. And Conor Griffin extra time on you on Conor Griffin give up at the Nevada 6 more 8 zones. And then we're gonna pitch me Conor Griffin for it. Right now, catch goes to roll 2 to 2-1. What's up, 86 Night Show? And Zach Winter got another pitch gonna avoid Colin Gray. You swinging that one, that's a 5 balls and 2 and 2. Is that what we're gonna pitch gonna avoid Colin Gray? And Colin Griffin grounds into a force out to the third base and added one due to the second base and running start. Nick Gonzalez out of second base, but Colin Griffin advanced to first base. Never had no opinion for the situation. He went to the analytics. Nice guy, but where he's going, yeah. All about the, well, I thought all about the analytics, I'll tell you that one. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have Jay Van Gunn. The next to bat for the Pirates, we got 1 5 player on first base, 2 outs, bottom 7. Here we go. That one got a pitch getting for Jay Gray Boyd. Right now, catching going to strike one is only one. Well, grab at it home, I know, right? And that one got another pitch getting for Jay Gray Boyd. He's swinging that one to 5 balls, 0 and 2. And that one got another pitch getting for Jay Gray Boyd. Right now, catching goes to balls 1 and 2. Is that really gonna pitch gonna for you, Jake Rayburn? And Jake Ringo pops out to the shortstop train turner, and Jake Ringo is out. And that's 3 outs for the Pirates. So it's going to the Phillies have 5 runs, the Pirates have 0 runs. That's in the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. And then moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies to the Ravens to the Phillies to the red top of the 8th. The 3 Philly players to the red top of the 8th with Brandon Morris, Adonis Garcia, and Washington. Brandon Morris is 1 for 3 with a double, strike on the run. Adonis Garcia is 2 hit by pitchers and a run. And Rising Star is 1 for 3 with a double, strike on 2 yards. And then Junkie Monkey 7, God bless you and have a good day. Good night to you. The Pirates about to get swept, dude. He won the first 2 games against them, and then they can't win a baseball game. Literally. It's funny how the Phillies are going to sweep the Pirates in their own ballpark, from their own fan base. That's embarrassing. Literally. And we spelled out the Pirates last year in Philadelphia, so like this is just like the turnaround kind of situation when you're like, mm-hmm. It was a 54, damn. Then I tell you right in there, that was like, dude, that's just saying, you know what? It's when you know, it's like, hey, don't mess with the fighting Bills. So pin change for the Pirates, so you know, hey, the Rams done pitch for the day, come to pitch for the Pirates will be Dennis Santana. To come up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris can the bat the Phillies, no Philly players on base, 0 something, here we go. Dennis Santana gonna pitch for Morris Green for Ronnie Cut goes strike with 1. And Dennis Santana gonna pitch for Morris Green for it. He's swinging out the 5-1-2. And Dennis Santana gonna pitch for Morris Green for it. And Brandon Morris asked for time on you, and Brandon Morris can wrap in the regular season with base runs. And Dennis Santana gonna pitch for Morris Green for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris, you 1 for 1 with your second strikeout. You won a series with Dustin. You wasn't yesterday, and now we're gonna get a sweep with Don Madley. I know, right? Yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Adonis Garcia next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears and Rays. 1 out on top of the 8. Here we go. Dennis Santana got a pitch in before you go see the Ray for it. Ronnie Catcher goes strike 1-1. And Dennis Santana got another pitch before you go see the Ray for it. Ronnie Catcher goes balls 1-1. And Dennis Santana got another pitch before you go see the Ray for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 to 1-2. And Dennis Santana got another pitch before you go see the Ray for it. So the reason I started to 1-2. And then Santana got the pitch when you go see a great boy. One catch goes 1-2-2-2. And then Santana got the pitch when you go see a great boy. Swing the miss and that's strike 3. And those go see his own. And those go see you 0 for 1. You 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, you have Bryson Stott next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bears on Rays. 2 outs, 78. Here we go. And then Santana gonna pitch before he stops Kareem for 1. Swing and a miss, and that strike 1 is only 1. Oh, so you had Christopher Sanchez as number 1 ace, and Zach was number 2 ace. Yeah, I think that's the right way to put it, because, you know. And then Santana gonna pitching the way stock Green Bowen. Everybody do it again. Let me say it for you. He's swinging that one, go high the angle, way back there. That ball's going, gone. So home run for Bryson Stott and Freddie Stanley yet again. And so the Phillies got 6 runs, the Pirates got 0 runs, and the Phillies got the 6 runs going to top of the 8 thanks to the Bryson Stott solo run. Bryson Stott got a hit, he's 2 for 4, y'all. Bryson Stott got another hit, he's 2 for 4, y'all. And this is Bryson Stott's 4th home run in the 2026 season on the line drive to the right field. Now 6-0 Phillies. Bryson Stott hit a home run this game now, Stott. Stotting! The Pirates looking salty as hell. I feel bad for the Pirates fan. I feel bad for Dr. Delay. He saw that and his thing like, yeah, we just hit another one. Coming up next about the Phillies, we have JT Wheeler next about the Phillies. No Philly Bears and Rays. 2 hours, 78. Here we go. Dennis Santana got a pitch in for JT Wheeler for it. Ronnie Catch goes the balls with him. We're not going to even think about bringing Tom Walker back. And there's the thing of pushing JT Wheeler, but JT Wheeler grounds out to the shortstop, Colin Griffin to the first baseman, Spencer Housley, and JT Wheeler's out. JT Wheeler, you 1 for 4 with your first strikeout. And that's 3-0 to the Phillies. So it's going. The Phillies have 6 runs. The Pirates have 0 runs. That's in. We went on to the bottom of the eighth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Pirates turn the red. The Pirates need to turn the red. The bottom of the eighth. Now 6-0 Phillies. And the 3-5 players in the red. The bottom of the eighth. The bottom of the eighth will be Jerry Torino, Henry Davis, and O'Neill Cruz. Here you go. Here's getting a little crazy, yo. Ooh, handcuffs. Yeah, get the handcuffs. It's never fun. So pitch change for Phillies. So Zach Williams up pitching today. Come to pitch for the Phillies. We Jonathan Valen. So Zach Williams was 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 0 runs, 0 runs, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, 0 runs, and a 1.99 ERA. Go ahead, Zach Williams. And coming up the bat for the Pirates, we had Jerry Torino to the bat for the Pirates. The Pirates players are 8, 0 outs, bottom 8. Here we go. Jonathan Bowman got a pitch in there for you, Jerry. Get ready for it. On the catch goes balls on them. Jonathan Bowman got a pitch in Jerry. Swing the base, strike 1. Jonathan Bowman got a pitch in Jerry. On the catch goes strike 2, 1-2. Jonathan Bowman got a pitch in Jerry. Get ready for it. Jerry versus Jerry right to a tower, yo. Jerry Torino got the boxes for 8 2. And Jonathan Bowman got a pitch in Jerry. Get ready for it. On the catch goes ball 2-2-2. And Jared Valen gonna face me, Jared, and Jonathan Valen gonna face me, Jared Gray Bowen. Right that catch goes to ball 3, right, ooh, wait, what you going? And Jonathan Valen gonna face me, Jared Gray Bowen. Right that catch goes to ball 2-2-2. And Jonathan Valen gonna face me, Jared Gray Bowen. Right that catch goes to ball 3-2 to full count. And Jonathan Valen gonna face me, Jared Gray Bowen. And Jerry Torino grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, due to the first base and rush over in time. And Jerry Torino was out. All right, Rolepay, we gave you the day off yesterday. Y'all rested up, so you better not sell this. You better not sell this damn game. Cause we got 6 runs to one. So don't try to sell us. Cause you know. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Henry Davis next to bat for the Pirates. The Pirates players are Rays. 1-0, bottom 8. Here we go. Jonathan Valley got a pitch in for you. Henry, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes, rolls 1-0. And Jonathan Valley got a pitch in for you. Henry, get ready for it. Right now, ooh. And Jonathan Valley got a pitch in for you. Henry, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes, strike 1-1. And Jonathan Valley got a pitch in Henry, get ready for it. Swinging the base, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. And Jonathan Valley got a pitch in for you. Henry, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes, that's strike 3. And Henry Davis is out. Henry Davis, you got to start the F out by Jonathan Valley. Go sit in that power dugout, yeah. First strikeout for Jonathan Valley, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Pirates, we have O'Neal Cruz next to bat for the Pirates. No power plays away. 2 outs, round the 8. Here we go. Jonathan Vowling going to pitch for O'Neal, going for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-1 on 1. And Jonathan Vowling going to pitch for O'Neal, going for it. Right now, catch goes. The ball's 1-1. And Jonathan Vowling going to pitch for O'Neal, going for it. No, my God. Overthrew Vice Hopper. Damn, how you overthrow Adam? How you overthrew Vice Hopper? How? Swing them go right to the ground. That's single. No new Cruz arrests the first base for the Pirates. Now new Cruz burns on the singles. New Cruz singles on the ground ball to the third base of Alabone. Alabone, really? And coming up next to bat for the Pirates, you have Brandon Lowry next to bat. The Pirates got 1 power playing first base, 2 outs on the 8. Here we go. Jonathan Vowling gonna pitch in for you, Brandon Lowry going for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike one is 0-1. And Jonathan Vowling gonna pitch in Brandon Lowry going for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Jonathan Vowling gonna pitch and Jonathan Vowling gonna pitch for you, Brandon Lowry going for it. And Brandon Lowry asks for time on your own. Brandon Lowry can rep in the balance 6 tunes. And Jonathan Vowling gonna come to the pitch for you, Brandon Lowry going for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1 and 2. And Jonathan Vowling gonna pitch for you, Brandon Lowry going for it. And Brandon Lowry flies out to the center fielder, Justin Coleman. Brandon Lowry's out. That's 3 outs for the Pirates, so it's going to Phillies at 6, and the Pirates at 0. That's in the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's turn the pitch, and we'll turn the red at the top of the 9th. Still 6-0 Phillies. The 3 Philly players in the red top of the 9th be Justin Coleman, Trey Turner, Kyle Sue, and Justin Coleman over 3 with the RBI. Trey Turner is 1-4 with a strike on RBI. Kyle Sue is 0-4 with 3 strikeouts. And nothing can say the Pirates today because the Pirates are just getting like I say Pirate D, say Pirates, and the big change for the Pirates. So then Santana, the official name from the pitch for the Pirates will be Justin Owens. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Crawford coming bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on page 0 outside 9. Here we go. Justin Owens got a pitch between Crawford and Rainbow. Between them was the five was on one. Justin Owens got a pitch between Crawford and Rainbow. And Rodney Catch goes strike two is on two. He was like hitting, that's right. And Justin Owens got another pitch in there by Crawford and Rainbow. He swinging down as a 5-1 zone two. Yes, Sim. I was wondering where you were at, Slim. You didn't come back to the stream. I was wondering where you were at. I was like, damn, Slim didn't come back. You were gone for so long. And Justin Owens got another pitch in there by Crawford and Rainbow. Riley's catch goes rolls 1-2. And Justin Owens got another pitch by Crawford and Rainbow. Really? He can't interrupt you, really? Who interrupted you anyway, Slim? Who interrupted you anyway? And Justin Crawford grinds out to the pitcher, Justin Owens, and doing to the first base and right allowing, doing to the second base and right allowing to do the first base to Howard, and Justin Crawford's down. Justin Crawford, you over forward. So coming up next, the bat with the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to the Phillies, no Philly fans on base, one out, top of the ninth, here we go. Justin Lawrence got a pitch going to be Trey Greenwood, and Trey Turner lines out to the left field, and Trey Turner lines out to the center field, Jake Ringo, and Trey Turner's down. Trey Turner, you 1 for 5 with your first strikeout. Coming up next to the Phillies, we have Castle next to the Phillies, no Philly fans on base, 2 outs, top of the ninth, here we go. Justin Lawrence got a pitch face forward, Greenwood, a swing and a base, and a strike was on 1. And Justin Lawrence got another pitch, going to race forward, Greenwood. Running catch goes to strike two is on 2. And Justin Lawrence got another pitch, race forward, Greenwood. Castle extra time on your own. Castle can run in the back, 6-1 race run. And Justin Lawrence got another pitch, going to race forward, Greenwood. Running catch goes to Rolls 1-2. And Justin Lawrence got another pitch, going to race forward, Greenwood. Running catch goes to Roll 2 is a 2-2. That's how I was saying. We're doing so good. We are going to fire right times the second time. Well, we already fired this time around, so you can't say second time. He's not coming back, so you can't say second time. And Justin Lawrence gonna pitch gonna race forward, great point. Rodney catch goes to Roll 3, so 3-2 to full count. Dang, people ate your pizza though? Damn. And Justin Lawrence gonna pitch race forward, great for swing the base, and that's strike 3. And Castle down. Castle, you over 5. Castle, you over 5 with your fourth strikeout. And that's the answer to the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies at 6 when the Pirates have 0 and the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies at 6 when the Pirates have 0 We went on to the bottom of the ninth league going. The Pirates in the red. Let's see the Pirates in the red at the bottom of the ninth. The 3-5 Phillies in the red at the bottom of the ninth will be Brandon Reynolds, will be Ryan Reynolds, Nick Gonzalez, and Spencer Housing. Then they came over to talk about the yard work stuff. and one ate some pizza too. I didn't like it. They we had the same score as yesterday, 6-0. This is the same score from yesterday. It's the same exact damn score. The pizza was supposed to be for you. They wasn't supposed to eat your food anyway. That they just ruined your chance of getting some weight and stuff because they ate your food and stuff. Yeah, I saw what you wrote, Juggy Monkey. I read what you wrote, so they got a picture of matches for tomorrow's game, yo. Yeah, you pay the picture on tomorrow, which I already had to speak, already had to throw this for that. And then you got Andrew Payne versus Nick London tomorrow in Philly. And then on Tuesday you had James Burns versus Hayes Darnold on Tuesday. We covering that one. I can't do the one on Wednesday because I was back to work after the day off on Tuesday. So 105 game. The one on Wednesday's early, guys. 105 game, but I'll be at work, so I won't get that one. I'll get game 1 and 2 of the Red Series, but not game 3 because during the work hour times, I won't be home for that. So I hope Aaron Noah does well on Wednesday against Andrew Abbott because you know that one. So here we go, yo. So big change for the Phillies. So Jonathan Bowman is the pitcher for the day. Come to pitch the Phillies, 10 of 8. So coming up the bat for the Pirates, we have Ryan Reynolds in the bat for the Pirates. And Pirates plays on Rays, 0. Top bottom 9. Here we go. Taylor Ray's gonna pitch for you, run the catch goes balls to them. Taylor Ray's gonna pitch for you, run away for and the Pirates are challenging this. And that's a strike. Run that catch go, that's a strike one, is a 1-1. Pirates on the white challenge that. And Taylor Ray's gonna pitch for you, run away for it. And Ryan Reynolds flies out to the right fielder. Those gonna see it. Ryan Reynolds out. That's one out, y'all. We need 2 outs, and then we got ball game. Come on, y'all. We got one. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we had Nick Gonzalez next to bat for the Pirates, and Pirates plays on base. 1 out, bottom 9. Here we go. Taylor Ray's got a pitch in for you Gonzalez going for it. Swing it down when the 5 balls 0-1. And Taylor Ray's got a pitch for you Gonzalez going for it. Around that catch goes, the ball's 1-1. Yeah, Taylor Ray's is a good relief pitcher. I ain't gonna say nothing wrong with it. And Taylor Ray's got a pitch for you Gonzalez going for it. And Nick Gonzalez lines out to the right fielder, and no one's gonna see it. And Nick Gonzalez down. 2 outs, y'all. 1 out, we got ball game. Keep hitting to Garcia and he'll catch it again. Cause you just gave him 2 hits. You gave him 2 plays, and he just caught both of them. Hit it to the right fielder. Hit it to our right fielder. Those can see it one more time, and yo get out. 1 round, we got ball game. So coming up next, the bat for the Pirates, we have Spencer Housing, and next the bat for the Pirates, and the Pirates players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 9. Here we go. Tanner Banks got a pitch to Spencer going for it. Swinging the miss, and that strike one is 0-1. Like the friendly captain say, 1 round was singing, yo. And Tanner Banks got a pitch to Spencer going for it. Let me say this. Spencer Housing pops out to the third base and elbow. And Spencer Housing's out. And that's the ball game. And with the Philadelphia Phillies has swept the Pirates. Hello, the Phillies have swept the Pirates. And we won with the same score from yesterday. Final score is 6-0, just like yesterday. And the Phillies have swept out the Pirates. So the Phillies, the final score was 6-0 Phillies, and the Phillies will advance on the 24-23 on the season. The Pirates will advance to 24-23 on the season. And the Phillies get the 24 win. The Pirates get the 25 loss. We get the 23 loss, and yeah. And Zach Wheeler gets his third, and Zach Wheeler will get his third win of the seaseason. Zach Wheeler moves to 3-0 in the season, yo. You get out the phones, yo. Zach Wheeler got his third win of the season. Zach Wheeler is undefeated in the 2026 season at 3-0, y'all. Who's gonna give Zach Wheeler his first loss as a pitcher? Nobody, right? Zach Wheeler's 3-0 at the start since he came back from the injury, right? Yeah. Because Zach Wheeler is an ace. So hello. So there you. And the Philadelphia Phillies are back-to-back shutout wins, first time since January 16 through 17 of 2022. Fifth shutout win this season for your Philadelphia Phillies, aka your fighting Phillies. So you already know we cannot lose. And Don Manley has got his first got his Don Manley got his first sweep as the interim manager. Don Manley got his first sweep of the season as the interim manager. Hello. Hello. Call that what it is right now. How would you son? And you go to your son's graduation yesterday. Don and Dusty Run was the game for you, and then you get the sweep today. Come back and get the sweep today. Like how that's saying a whole lot of things right then. We went out here baseball games, John. And your seven players tonight's game is Zach Wheeler, who's 7 innings, 4 hits, 0 runs, 1 walk, 8 strikeout. First start with seven scoreless this season for Zach Wheeler. Shout out to Zach Wheeler, our ace 3-0 in the season. Yeah, Zach Wheeler, Christopher Sanchez and Zach Wheeler are the two best aces that we have on the team because they don't mess up. Hello, and here's his daughter here's his daughter. Aaron Nola and Andrew Payne need to get together so they can be the same as Christopher Sanchez and Zach Wheeler, but they can't get there. So Painter, Nola, and Zazardo got to fix their shit so they can be like Wheeler and Sanchez. Getting people out and stuff. So but and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Stuff Not Coming Stream. Shout out to Stuff with Slim Coming Stream. Shout out to Raven Fire Weaver Coming Stream, and also and everything like that. And we gotta sing the song, guys. Here we go. Get your head in the clouds, there's a lot to be learned, so much going well. Once there was a sailor thought he moved rubber tree with anyone who's in it. Can't move rubber tree with but he hits higher hopes. He hits higher hopes. He hits higher from high in the sky. So when you start to feel low, instead of let you go, just remember that it. Woo! Once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. Wait, let's go hunt the hunt for red October. So guys, I will be streaming the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Cincinnati Reds, game number 1 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 6:40 p.m. on my YouTube channel, guys. And your pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game will be Andrew Painter versus Nick Lindell. So Andrew Painter is 1-4 in the season with a 6.21 ERA and 34 strikeouts. And Nick Lindell is 0-1 in the season with 8.68 ERA and 8 strikeouts. So so like I'm saying, the MG fan, we stand up. Let's go Phillies! And you go rest your game and it gotta go to work tomorrow and work tomorrow and you go rest your game and it's out. And we got the sweep. Powers that you sing. We won the rivalry. Hey, hey. And see you guys tomorrow for Phillies and Reds, game 1 in Philadelphia. And hope Andrew Payne can strike people out tomorrow night. And hope the offense can give Andrew Payne some runs and more. And we can shut down them Reds for coming to Philadelphia. Cincinnati boys, you're going down. Bring it on. And the Phillies get to see the Philly fans tomorrow night, yo. We're back home. We're back home. The Phillies are back home, yo. They're coming home. we have a 6 game homestand starting with the Reds first. And then we go on to right into the weekend with the Guardians. So it's gonna be a 6 game series, y'all. So let's start with the Reds first and get them out of here. Cause they come to our side, they come to the East Coast, and we're gonna make them look bad in our ballpark. So you already know it's gonna be one of those things. So yeah. So and I'm gonna say this one more time again, y'all. The Pittsburgh Pirates cannot beat the Phillies. The Pittsburgh Pirates can never beat the Phillies. And I'm gonna just say this too: the Phillies own the Pirates. We own y'all. So that's just one thing. I'm gonna go young.